Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today we are going Funko Pop hunting. We're actually in Hamilton right now, and the first place we're going to be going to is the Eastgate Mall, where they actually have an EB Games as well as a Conspiracy Comics. It's way overexposed. There we go. So let's go in, and I guess, let's get started.
Oh, they have a winners too.
Oh, great. And just like that, everybody, we've made it over to our first store, EB Games. Let's go in. Okay, so here is what they've got back here, and it's not much, but they do have a couple interesting ones, like this here from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I mean, look at the base on this figure. I love how they added the fire into the character. I think that is really neat. And then they also have Wonder Woman, The Contest? I don't think I've ever seen this one before. This is one of the newer ones from the Wonder Woman 80th anniversary set. And it is pretty neat. If you guys want to check out the back. Oh, I was right about this. Okay, so a little while ago, guys, I was confused why there was 6 on the back, and it looks like the original set actually had 4. So I'm not crazy. Okay, good. Okay, this is interesting. I've actually seen this a couple times at our local EB Games. Apparently it's a Loungefly thing. I mean, here's the thing. I never usually look at the Loungefly stuff because I'm not buying it, but that is neat.
Super cute.
Yeah, I like the original 3 on there as well.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's cool. I do have Galactus. Yeah, this one here, they also made a Blacklight version. And if you guys are wondering, I did pre-order a couple of those from Entertainment Earth. So when those come in, I'm going to be doing like a big chase roulette. Probably our biggest one ever, but I am super excited about that. And then, guys, up here, they do have a new Grogu with Cookie, and it is kind of funny that they're putting Grogu on the box now instead of putting the child. And I think this might be the first one they've done it with. Well, yeah, because that's Grogu with Cookie on the back. So yeah, that is definitely the first one. Kind of interesting. And then, guys, over here, I did notice this right here. They've got Xanathar with D20, which is actually a dice you get in Dungeons & Dragons, or you have to use to play Dungeons & Dragons. So it is kind of cool that they're giving them inside of the Pops. And I did pre-order this one at our local EB Games, and it should be in within the next couple days, so stay tuned for that. But besides that, guys, it doesn't seem like there's much that I'm actually hunting for, so I guess let's just keep going. All right, guys, well, surprisingly, nothing over at EB Games, so I guess let's go to the store just across the way, Conspiracy Comics. So as soon as I walk in, you guys can see here is a lot of the anime stuff, and this might just be newer in general, but I do really like the amount that they have, especially the My Hero ones. There's a crazy amount here that you don't see very often, like Present Mike, Shoto Aizawa, Izuki Midoriya. We also have Deku, All For One. I mean, pretty much the entire newer wave. Looks like it. And then I know Noah would enjoy these ones down here, my brother. They've got like Zoro, Crocodile, they also have Ace, and this one's actually one that I got from the Funko shop a little while ago. I think I put this in a video. Maybe I didn't, but anyways, guys, I did get this one for Noah. They had it on the Funko shop for like 11 bucks. How much is it here? Now I'm kind of curious. It is 40. Okay. And then everybody, here's their bigger wall of Pops with a lot of really great figures. It's just that they're a little bit more expensive here. So if I were to get one, I'd want to pick it out and be wise about it. Just because they do have some really nice ones, but then also that does come at a cost for them all being in one store like this. And then, guys, next to the one we just looked at, here is their bigger wall of Pops. And it's going to be hard to go through everything because of how many they have, but seriously, it is a crazy amount of figures. And now, guys, here is their exclusive section. They actually have some pretty good figures here, like the Entertainment Earth Deku. They also have Luffy 4th Gear, which Noah did just recently order, so it's a good thing we don't have to get that one today. But that is a really nice pop, and if you guys want to check it out, here it is right here, a little bit closer up. Like, seriously, this thing is sick. And then here, let me back up a little bit for you guys so you can see more of it, because like I said, I'm not going to be able to go through everything just because of how many figures I have, but if anything stands out, please put it in the comment section below. And now, guys, here is definitely an interesting figure. This one is Michael Scarn from Threat Level Midnight. Now, that is a nice pop right there, and it's also the special edition one. It's normally exclusive to Go Games and Toys, so it is neat that we're seeing it here today. And then we also have the Diamond Edition Ursula, and this one here is going for 50, so not too bad, but I don't know if I'm going to be getting them just yet. All right, everybody, so we are now out of the first mall we're going to today, and I did get something over Conspiracy Comics. I'll show it closer up when we get back to the office. Actually, I'll even just tell you what it is when we get back to the office. But now, let's go into Toys R Us, and fingers crossed they've got something new. So as soon as I walked in, guys, this is what I was greeted with. A bunch of Funko Shop exclusives. They've got Snake Eyes with Timber, and then down at the bottom here, guys, they actually have the Fry Kids, which I thought was really cool. And look at this, the BB-8 Funko Shop exclusive as well. I mean, they're getting in pretty much the new stuff right away. And then, guys, they also have the 10-inch Iron Hammer. I don't know if I'm going to be getting this today, but that really is sick. And then also, guys, over here at the top, they do have some more sodas. They've got Egon Spangler. They also have Freddie Mercury. Actually, a couple different ones. Oh, look at the back here. Oh, no, they're all open. Okay, I'm not going to be getting these today, but they do have some of the Michelangelos. Are any of them sealed? No, it doesn't look like it. Ugh. And now guys, over here on this side, they have a bunch more figures that seem to be new, like the Minnie Mouse, as well as Katie here from Shang-Chi. They also have Homelander, and then Spectre as well. That one's pretty cool. Minnie Mouse is neat. Actually, just so many different ones that I don't think I've ever seen here before. Like, some of them, of course, are ones that we've seen, like the Skeletor on the throne, but there is still a lot, so we're gonna be here digging for a while. Now guys, this figure right here is neat. This is the Weedle on the Needle with the actual Emerald City Comic Con exclusive sticker. So like, if you were to go to the con, you would get that sticker right there, and that is definitely a neat one to see over here at Toys R Us. And now guys, here is their back section over here, and there's like a couple figures we haven't seen before. Some of the ones we see all the time, but I do see the Queen's Gambit one over here, as well as Bakugan, and okay, now this is one I wanted to point out. This one here is the Inspector Gadget on skates. Now I never did get this one when it was on the Funko shop, but this one here you can see is part of the 12 Days of Funko, and I think I'm probably going to be grabbing this today. Here guys is another spot that I didn't show you yet. They have the Blacklight Gambit, and it looks like it's just Gambit. Like if you look through the back there, it seems like it's all just different Gambits. And then I'm wondering, do they have any more of them? Well, they do have the Captain America here from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That is a nice pop. But yeah, other than that, they've got the Artemis Fowl over here. That one's pretty neat, the 3-pack, but I already have this one. So I'm not gonna be getting that today, but still, a lot of really cool figures here, and I did not expect half of these to show up today. All right guys, now check this figure out. They said I could grab it. It was over by the cache, and this is one of the newer FunCon ones, and it looks like they are starting to get the FunCon ones here in Canada, and I'm definitely gonna be grabbing this today because this Deathstroke is crazy cool. I was just about to check out guys, and I noticed that they had some figures on sale. Nothing that I'm gonna be getting today, but I thought I might as well show them before we get out of here. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm not in Toys R Us anymore. We're actually over at the Lime Ridge Mall, and the first place we're gonna be going to here is our second EB Games of the day, and fingers crossed they've got some cool stuff. And it doesn't seem like they have too much new, but they do have this one today, which is the Dark Side, and this is the last one I need for my Justice League set, so we might as well grab it today. And if you guys are wondering, there are the rest of them on the back there, and it seems like that Superman is pretty hard to find because they don't have it here today, they just have the other two. Also, when I saw this figure, I thought that this was one that I had already seen before, but it looks like this is one of the newer Dark Troopers from The Mandalorian. Yeah, you guys can see here, this is from the new set, and that is a pretty sick figure. I don't know if I'm going to get it today, but I really do like that one. And then it's a little bit higher up, they do have some of the FunCon ones with Stanley Hudson, as well as the Belly Dancer Homer, and then they've got Baltram. I know Rye the Pop Guy has been hunting for that one, Rye, if you're looking for it. And then that seems to be about it for the newer stuff. They also have some of the Avatar ones, I guess, but we already looked at that one earlier. So yeah, that seems to be about it. So let's just get Darkseid and let's get out of here. So this is kind of funny, guys. As I was checking out at EB Games, they actually had the Darkseid on Throne as well, so I grabbed it to go along with the other one. And now, let's go into Sunrise Records. If I'm gonna be honest, they don't really have anything too new from when I was here last time, but they do still have Deadmau5, which is kind of a hard one to find, as well as Fallout Boy. They've got both of them here. And then White Men Can't Jump, but yeah, that seems to be about it for the new stuff. All right, well, now that we are out of Sunrise Records, let's go into Hot Topic. And now it is kind of hard to film in here with the amount of people, so I'll try my best. And it looks like Funko Pops are limited to 2 of each style per person. Interesting, that must be a newer thing. And then they also have them as buy one, get one 50% off. And it looks like they have the newer Jack Skellington and Snowmobile. I don't know if I'm gonna get it today because it's not really close to Christmas, and I'm sure I'll find it again before then. And now guys, I don't even know how I found this. It was hidden behind these figures here, but look, they actually had one of the Hot Topic exclusive General Grievous left, and I'm definitely gonna be getting this one today. And when I first saw this one, I thought the box was gonna be damaged, but it actually seems like it's in pretty good condition, so hey, everything's coming up Millhouse. And if you guys are wondering about the other figures, it seems like all of the ones that we've already seen at Hot Topic before, so I'm not gonna go too into detail, especially because of how crammed this store is. So it's kind of hard to film in Hot Topic, but we are out of there now, and you might notice we're not at the mall anymore, we're actually in the car because we're on our way home. That was the last store we were going to be going to over at the mall. But now I do want to show you guys that I was able to get the General Grievous, and for some reason they had one hidden behind a lot of the other pops there, and this one seemed to be in pretty good condition. And I think you guys know this, I've been looking for this figure for a little while now, so it was really nice that I could grab it today. And anyways guys, let's go back to the office and show you guys all of the figures that I got, because seriously, it is a lot of stuff. Okay, I know I say this a lot, but I'm seriously excited with the figures we got because I got a lot better stuff than I expected today. Especially with the General Grievous over at Hot Topic, but we'll talk about that one later. I'm gonna try to go in order, and I guess that would be with, what do we go to first? I guess Conspiracy Comics would be the first place? Yeah. And over at Conspiracy Comics, I only got one figure, and it wasn't anything too crazy, but I did want to check out some of the set just because of the amount of detail Funko put into them. And this here is the Disney Princesses, the Ultimate Collection. And this one, I mean, I seriously could not pass up on this. And if you guys are wondering why Funko called this the Disney Ultimate Princess Oh, I thought it said collection. It says celebration. But either way, there's some really neat figures, and I want to show you why. And it's because of how much detail they put into these things, like I mentioned. But if you guys want to check it here, like seriously, this thing is crazy. It's her with a bird on her hand, and she also has a base to give her a little bit more detail. And it almost looks like they ripped this right out of the film. Like, there is something about these figures that I really enjoy. She's got the basket in her hand. She also has, it looks to be almost like a scarf around her arms. Like, Funko put so much detail into these characters. And also, if you guys want to check out the back of the box, there's 3 other characters in this set, and I think they did a great job with Aurora and Ariel. But then when it comes to Jasmine and Tiana, like, I mean, they're cool, but there's not as much detail on the bases. And that's what I thought the main part of these figures were. Like, you guys can see, Ariel actually has Sebastian on the side there, Aurora's got animals, but then for these two, they're neat, they're just not as cool. But anyways, I'm not dogging on the figures too much because I haven't seen them in person, but I feel like out of the 4 of them, Ariel as well as Aurora were definitely the better ones to get from the set, and I feel like if you enjoy Jasmine and Tiana, it's a nice updated sculpt. It's just not so much the ultimate collection part. It's more so just like a newer version of those 2 characters. And something else that I really enjoy about these ones that I didn't show off earlier, or maybe I did, it just wasn't that great, you can see that the logo is actually, I guess, kind of like a chrome color, and you can also see it on the back here, right around where the figures are shown. It's kind of shiny, and I really do enjoy that. And that's all that I got over Conspiracy Comics, but now let's get on to the next store, which would be Toys R Us, where I got 2 really, really great figures, and ones that I did not expect to find at all. Like, I was expecting like maybe some cool commons, but then I ran into a Funko Shop exclusive as well as a FunCon exclusive. And I kind of understand why they're bringing the Inspector Gadget with skates to Canada, because we don't have a way to get Funko Shop exclusive, so I guess the easiest way to do it was just to let Toys R Us order them themselves. So this is one of the 12 Days of Funko ones that you could get on the Funko Shop, and what I think's the weirdest about it is that it's not the shared sticker, it's the actual one that you would get if you ordered it from, of course, the Funko Shop. And I am glad that I could grab this one because they only had 1 of them left, and I really do think Funko's doing a great job with the Inspector Gadget figures, and they haven't made any since last year, so I'm hoping that they make a wave 2 sometime in the future. And then, guys, at Toys R Us, we of course got 1 more figure, which was the Imperial Palace Deathstroke. Like, seriously, this is a really neat figure, and I think that this was one of the ones that was going to be shared with Toys R Us, so it seems like some of the FunCon ones are starting to come to the stores, but I didn't see any besides this one, and then I think that was it. So I'm hoping that they didn't all sell out and this was the only one left over, because there was a lot of different exclusives that I wanted to get that was going to Toys R Us here in Canada, like the Black Lantern White Rabbit. There was also the die-cast Captain America, like a lot of different ones that I was really excited about. And if I could only get this one, I mean, I'm not complaining, it just would have been nice to get the other ones as well. And now real quick, if you guys want to see this one out of the box, I will pop it out just because I really do like the detail that they added to this one. And I feel like this is a new Deathstroke head, so it almost looks like he's wearing a helmet. And if you guys want to check it out, there is the Imperial Palace Deathstroke right there, and I love that they did the alternating eyes. I think that is really neat. Alrighty, now after Toys R Us, we went over to the Lime Ridge Mall, and while I was there, I think the first store we went to was EB Games, and I did actually get a figure while I was in there. Actually, I got 2 figures. The first one being Darkseid from, of course, the Snyder Cut, and this one was such a cool one, and I'm glad that I could get it today because it was the last one I needed for my Justice League set. And it seems like this one here, as well as the Superman, were the hardest ones to find, so I'm glad that I could get the Superman as my first figure and then Darkseid as my last one. And I definitely want to pop this one out of the box as well because I want to see how much detail they gave this figure. And wow, I love the yeah, okay, this is neat. And now, guys, here is Darkseid right here. Like, I love the amount of detail they gave this pop. Also, the way it's kind of like gray to orange to gray on the weapon there. And just his facial expression with his eyebrows. I mean, it really does look menacing. Oh, now, this is weird. I never really show this off, but whenever they give you a pop where it's got the 2 inserts front and back, they usually, like, mold the face into it. Do you guys see that there? Like, that is such a weird thing, but I want to show it off because his face is, like, printed into the plastic. And then, guys, the other figure that I got over at EB Games was, of course, another Darkseid. And this was actually the deluxe version of Darkseid. They had it behind the counter. I guess they're putting, like, the newer ones as well as the better ones behind the counter a lot. So it does kind of suck for you guys because I can't show them off in stores. But at least I can still pick it up and show it off when we get back to the office. And if you guys want to check this one out here, this one here is the Darkseid on Throne from, of course, the Justice League again. And if you guys want to see him, there he is right there. And we definitely have to pop this one out of the box just to see what the throne actually looks like. And now, if I'm going to be honest with you guys, when I heard that they were making the Darkseid on Throne, I didn't really know what it was going to look like. But now looking at it in person, I guess, yeah, that's what his throne looked like in the film. And I guess they also added, like, this ramp part on the side so it's wheelchair accessible. But anyways, if you guys want to check it out, there is Darkseid right there on his throne, and it really does look great. And something that I want to point out, and I think it's really awesome that Funko did this, is that they changed the head sculpt on this one versus the other one. They could have made it exactly the same, but they did make it different, and Funko, I applaud you for that. And well, anyways, guys, there we go. That was my double dark side that I got over at EB Games. But now, let's get into that General Grievous that I grabbed over at Hot Topic, because I really want to check this one out and take it out of the box, because he does have his 4 arms. Like, seriously, this thing is crazy. I apologize for using the word crazy a lot, but I really do enjoy a lot of these figures. I need more words besides crazy. They are interesting. They are spectacular. Is that a good one? Okay, we'll say General Grievous is a spectacular Funko Pop. I'm glad I got it today. And in case you guys are wondering, there is nothing going on the back side of this box. You guys might have thought there was some other new wave coming soon, but no, it's just the name. And alright guys, here we go. And now that I'm thinking about it, because I have the old and new General Grievous, I would love to do a video where I compare the old and new sculpt to a bunch of characters, like Batman maybe, and General Grievous, and also like Luke Skywalker. I think that could be really neat. So if you guys want to see a video like that in the future, please let me know. But seriously guys, this thing is interesting, spectacular, crazy. It's crazy. It's the best word I could use here. Because, like, I mean, seriously, guys, I love the 4 arms they gave him. The last one only had 2, and I love the lightsabers on this one as well. And some of them are a little bit bent, but it's not too bad, so I'm not going to complain about it. Even though I just did, we'll pretend like I didn't. And well, anyways, guys, there you go. That is all of the figures that I got for today. And please let me know in the comment section below, what was your favorite one that I picked up? And it does kind of suck that over at Toys R Us, I had most of the Funko Shop exclusives, but I didn't have this one, so I'm hoping that they do more stuff like this, where they go back and bring older figures to Canada. I think it'd be great. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, number drop it low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow. Never ever fall for a party that's a no. Just pop the Kenny about a million options. So just talking to stop doing agreement. I'm rock arenas, bringing the peace. I'm bumping that park in the car, pretending I got all the eyes on me. Got a bad baby and she's independent.